Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LTK. Here on my channel, we do all things beauty, fashion, makeup. So if you're into that, if that's your bag, sis, then definitely subscribe, stick around. I'd love to welcome you to the family. Today we're going to be reviewing the new foundation by Makeup by Mario. This is his Surreal Skin Foundation, and in the video, of course, I'm going to do a demo and wear test for you guys. It looks really good, so I'm gonna let you know right now, I like it. Okay, so if you're waiting to hear my original opinion, that is it. I think it's a beautiful foundation. But if you're interested in seeing, how I apply it, if you're interested in seeing how I apply it and how I got this look, then you'll want to keep watching. I do go in and demo two different finishes. On this side of my face, I have a brush, and on this side of my face, I have a sponge. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review and wear test. All right, guys, so I went to Sephora last night, literally just to get this foundation. This is the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. They did not have all of the shades at the Sephora that I went to, so I picked the closest shade to mine. I initially thought that I would be 24 neutral, but they didn't have that, so I got 25 warm. Let's hope that it works. It looked pretty good in the Sephora that I went to, but y'all know how that goes. Now, anytime that a makeup artist releases a foundation product, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna try it, just because I just feel like, it's their art. So they really understand the way us girls need the foundation to lay on the skin, how we need it to last, all of that. So Mario on the packaging says that the Surreal Skin Foundation is his masterpiece. He put his heart into this groundbreaking formula with the hope of creating not a barrier of foundation, but rather the awakening truth, infinite beauty that lies within. With love and light, Mario. That's really cute. That's a cute note from him. It doesn't give the specs on the box, so let's go ahead and pull up the Sephora app and see, what Sephora has to say about this foundation. Okay, so Sephora says that it is a breathable, luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable long wear coverage. The foundation reveals the skin's natural luminosity. It features moisture grip technology, which that should be interesting, and hydrates the skin, glides on easily for customizable coverage, layered on or sheared out. The formula works harmoniously with powders or creams, staying true to its original color. So no oxidizing here. We love that. It retails for $42, and it comes in 30 shades. The shade range is pretty decent, which is to be expected anytime, a pro makeup artist release a product. I would hope that the shade range would be from the fairest of the fair to the deepest of the deep. Let's look at the model. I mean, that's the deepest model that I see, which is pretty deep. So I think the shade range is pretty good. Like I said, I got mine in the shade 25 warm. So let's go ahead and open her up. It looks promising. It looks promising in this light. This is what the packaging looks like. I like the packaging a lot. It's really sleek. It's that glass material, and it just says by Mario on it. I have seen some people say that they can see like shimmering particles in the foundation. I'm not seeing that in the bottle, but of course, let's test it out. So let me prime my face. You guys know for primer, I'm staying true to what I know. I'm going in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And so since the foundation has moisture gripping properties, I'm interested to see how it'll play well with this, or how it'll play with this primer. Okay, you guys know the deal. Going in with my NARS color corrector, just to make, give the foundation as much of a fair chance as possible. We're doing all the same base steps. gonna go ahead and do my concealer first because y'all know I like to do that. I'm just gonna go in with my Huda Beauty concealer and conceal my under eyes. While that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and cream contour my face. For contour today, I don't have very much complexion products by Makeup by Mario, but since we're, you know, using stuff created by makeup artists, I'm gonna take my Danessa Myricks bronzer and I'm gonna use that. If you guys have used his bronzing sticks, let me know if it's worth checking out. I haven't tried them. If I'm being honest, I just think that at the time they were released, there were so many bronzers on the market. And if I am going to pick up something, of course, I'm going to pick up something by, you know, a black woman to give a try before anything else. So I think I ended up picking up the Danessa Myricks bronzer instead, because I think they launched around the same time. But I'm more than willing to give them a try. I think the concealer has dried down a good amount, so I'm just going to start by blending it out here. It's a good rough blend. I do want a little bit more coverage here, so I'm just add just a tad bit concealer right here on the inner corners. And let that dry down while we apply the foundations. So, y'all know how I like to do. We're gonna do a sponge application on one side, a brush application on the other side, and see which we like best. See what we get with one pump. Okay, I expected it to be a lot more runny, but it's not. It's not running at all. So, I don't know. And that one pump, is that a real pump? I feel like, yeah, there we go. I was about to say, that one pump is not a lot of foundation. That's a good pump. All right, so let's go in with, like I said, I have a clean foundation brush. Take about half of that product, and we're gonna go on this side with it. I feel like immediately, the coverage, they said it was buildable, but it's giving me like, well, okay, now that it's spread out, like a light to medium coverage, but it looks stunning. Looks absolutely stunning on the face. And I think the color match, I did pretty good. I definitely do see a little bit more of those warm undertones though. But it looks beautiful. It doesn't feel really heavy. It looks full glam already. Do y'all see what I mean? Like, I think maybe it's the luminosity of how like full glam makeup looks like coverage but feels and looks like skin still. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, let's go in on the other side with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna press that into the skin here. Now, I will say I do feel a difference in coverage, obviously, with the sponge application. It is a lot fuller application than this side with the same amount of product. I see what I mean? Like, this side looks like, I mean, the coverage is still the same. No, it's not. Okay, this side looks like a little bit more breathable skin, almost like a skin tint type of vibe. I feel like it's not as luminous over here. I mean, right here it is, but over here it's not as luminous as this side. Like, I feel this side is a lot more luminous than this is. And definitely you can tell the difference even looking straight on with the brush application and the sponge application. Let me know down in the comment section which you guys prefer. But I think, per usual, I like the brush application a little bit better just because it gives me more coverage. And I'm a full coverage kind of girl. But this isn't bad. This is cute. We can do this as well. This is really cute. Both sides look really good. I definitely see that natural skin luminosity, but more on this side. And I don't feel anything on my face really. Nothing at all. So I'm just gonna use my sponge to kind of pick up access over here just to even them out a little bit. I can already tell that with powders and everything, this is gonna be chef's kiss. Just by the way my skin is looking, I can already tell. But let me go ahead, finish off the face, and then we'll come back, talk about it. I am gonna do a wear test. Not that long though. I'm gonna see if I can get to like 10 o'clock for you guys, so a good 6 hours, because I am filming later in the day. It's 4 o'clock now. So if I can get to 10 o'clock, a 6-hour wear test should give you an idea. But yeah, let me go ahead, finish off the rest of my face. I know you guys like to see, but you know, it's gonna be the same old. Eyes and stuff is already done. But yeah, and then once I'm done, we'll talk about it. So this is the finished look, and honestly this looks fantastic. I don't know how he did this. You guys know I have combination oily skin. Right now it feels like I have a matte foundation on my face. Like it feels like I have like a soft matte finish, but obviously it looks very much so luminous. And I didn't add any highlighter or anything. This is just the foundation, and it looks incredible. And it reminds me a lot of the Pat McGrath finish. It reminds me of what I would have wished the NARS, what is it called? Light reflecting foundation would have done for me, but didn't. I didn't care for that foundation. But this fills that void. It looks so good on the skin. So yes, if you're into that, you know, kind of more of like a more radiant, luminous look, but you don't want your skin to feel oily, I would definitely say that this is a go. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely say pick it up. I am really happy with the shade. I do think it adds a nice warmth to my skin, especially for it being the winter time. And it matches my chest pretty good. So far so good. This is it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, do some other things, get the wear test started for you guys, and then we'll be back and see how this looks in a couple hours. Like I said, I'm gonna try and make it all the way until 10 o'clock because I know we're starting pretty late in the day, so at least I can give you guys a 6-hour wear test. And then on my lips, just so you guys know, I did go in with Makeup by Mario as well. I went in with his lip liner in Travis and his matte lipstick in the shade Garth, along with my NARS. And then for gloss, I just topped it off with my Juvia's Place X Vanessa collab in the shade Legit Nude. And that's the lip combo for today. But yeah, go ahead, get a couple of other things done, and then we'll be back in 6 hours to see how she held up. But initial first impressions, absolutely yes. Hey love, so I am back and I made it past 10 o'clock. The time is now 11:27, so let's call it 11:30, and this is what my face is looking like. So that is about a 7.5 hour, yep, that's about a 7.5 hour wear test. And this is what we look like. I would say this foundation is definitely a win. I am not really oily anywhere. I mean, I am seeing just a little bit of oil starting to peek through right here in the creases of my nose, but everywhere else still looks pretty intact. Obviously, it is a luminous foundation, so I am seeing that luminosity still peek through, but I don't really see much oil, especially in this area here, or really in my T-zone or here. The only place I'm really seeing oil is legit right here, and we're 30 minutes shy of 8 hours, so it's nothing a little blotting can't fix. Let me go ahead and grab my blotting papers and show you guys how much oil I'm able to pick up. All right, so this is the blotting paper, and I'm just going to press it in the crease. So yeah, that's quite a bit of oil there. That's how much we got so far. But I'm just gonna blot the one side. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. All of this oil was from right here. This foundation holds up really well. So this is the side that we blotted. This is the side that hasn't been blotted yet. And there is a slight difference, but this foundation can definitely go some hours, okay? You can definitely use this, take you from work to happy hour to a night out with a little bit of blotting and touching up in between. You won't have to do much, and it still looks great. So if you really want to give it a try, I highly recommend. I would definitely say that this foundation is fair game for pretty much all skin types. Just be sure to, you know, prep your skin accordingly if you're oily. If you're not oily, girl, you can go ahead and do what you gotta do. It's gonna work just fine for you. If you are oily, maybe try setting your primer first with a translucent powder and then going on top with this, just to give you some extended wear and some extended oil control. But for the foundation as is, Mario knew what he was doing, okay? Definitely knew what he was doing. I am getting ready to go to bed, guys, so I will see you beautiful people in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below if this is a foundation that you're going to be trying. But as for me, she's staying in the collection for 2023, and I think you all will see this foundation over and over again. All right, bye loves. See you in the next one.